KGC, unmoderated VC. Minsk 0989 joined. Lowell
Hey, Braden, can you hear us?
Samar
Yeah.
989 joined. Hyamers
Hey,
joined.
what's up, man?
Texas
Hey, yeah,
Toasted
we just wanted to have a conversation with you because we didn't really get any clarity about why you got taken off the show. I was just curious if you could shine a little light on what happened.
Yeah. So I got there, and they did that big introduction and all we're told as contestants is that we're joining Famous House, and it's about to be some social experiment where we're staying in that house for up to 2 weeks and just doing challenges and honestly just living with each other. And so that's how we entered up. And I was the first one. They said, "Yeah, go ahead and walk around the house and all." When I went and did that ISO, the confessional interview, and they said, "Hey, just state your name, your age, and all that kind of stuff." I'm sure most people just say their first name. When people tell me to state my name, I say my first and last, just kind of how I do it. And that was probably what happened because all of my socials are just my name. Like there's no different username. There's no different spelling. It's just my Instagram is the Braden Maloy and my Twitter is Braden_Maloy. So as soon as I said my name with that live camera being in that confessional, there are viewers that absolutely flocked to my Instagram. And I didn't turn my phone off when I had given it to them. I really just took it out of my pocket and handed it to them. So they saw my phone absolutely light up like a Christmas tree with like 85 plus notifications of people who had just found my Instagram 5 minutes in, commenting about the show and Team Braden and all that kind of stuff. So they off rip assumed that if it happened that quickly, I must have known what the show was. I had seen previous seasons and I told everybody and I told them just to wait for me to get on camera and go ahead. And so they thought I knew what the show was and they thought I knew the twist about being in Fishtank, which I had absolutely no idea about any of that. I didn't know Fishtank was even a show that existed. And so when he said, "Hey, let's go reshoot your entrance," they took me outside and they're like, "Okay, so you know the show?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "You've seen other seasons." I say, "I don't know what you're talking about. I've never even heard of this." And then I was able to convince them that I didn't know what the show was. Like I let them look through my text messages and Instagram messages just to show like I was not communicating with anybody about it. But they had thought that by that time they were convinced through their questioning, they had already revealed too much about what the show was, that I would have kind of contaminated the house going back in. And so they're like, "Yeah, sorry, it was kind of our fault on our end, but we can't let you back in the house." So
were you upset about that when that happened, when they kicked you out, or was it just kind of like, were they cool with it? Like, were you cool with it?
I wasn't. I wasn't generally too upset with it. I was like, I understand in the world of reality TV how kind of not sociopathic, but how kind of particularly they are about keeping secrets and twists. So I understood that they were, at that level of heightened kind of security watching it. I was like, look, there was nothing really we could do. Yeah. I think I'd only been there for 15 minutes, so it wasn't like I'd been there a couple of days and they're like, "Yeah, now you got to leave," and now I'd be all sad. So it wasn't, it wasn't too bad. They kind of, they're the ones that paid for all my plane tickets out here, so it's not like I
fair enough,
wasted any of the money. And they gave me kind of some money that I would have gotten if I had been around a few days. They kind of comped it a little bit, so
nice
it really wasn't
nice of them.
Yeah, no, they when they realized that it was kind of like, oh, it wasn't me that did it. They did all they could to kind of rectify it, which in my eyes, that's all I needed. I appreciated it, so I kind of I got paid to take a round trip to Boston today. Is really really all that happened.
Were you surprised to find out like what it was post them talking to you? Were you surprised to find out like what was actually going on?
Yeah, so one of the producers, I was sitting in one of the other houses while we were booking my new flight and all, and he was kind of telling me about what the real show actually is. And they had mentioned the word fish tank when they were asking me. They're like, "Do you know what fish tank is?" And I was like, "I've seen the show Shark Tank and I've seen Tank. I don't know what fish tank is." But as I kind of thought about it, I kind of contextually figured we're the fish and we're in a tank and people are watching us. So somewhat of
have you gone to the website yet?
Yeah. I have seen what that looks like.
So did you actually see the show before or no? You didn't actually.
No.
Okay.
When they quote unquote recruited me, they sold me on a name that I don't know. Like they said the show was called The Last Man Standing, and then it was kind of like a big brother.
You didn't recognize the host,
and it was kind of like a big brother type show. So that's what I thought I was watching.
It kind of is.
So
did you recognize the host at all? Did you recognize the host?
No, I'd never seen that man before in my life. And he was like, he took his glasses off and stared into my soul and said, "You know me." I was like, I don't know who you are. Like I was thrown off. When I walked in and they said, "Welcome to Famous House," I thought that was the twist. I was like, "Oh, it's not Last Man Standing, it's Famous House." Come to find out, there was a secondary twist.
Why did they think that you knew?
Because people had found my account so fast. I guess they figured that I must have told people that I knew that I was going to be on it, and that, hey, guys, as soon as I walk in the house, you're welcome to blow it up, which I didn't. And they went because I said, if you look at all these people commenting, I've never followed them once. They have like 18, some of them had 18 numbers in their username. I was like, I don't even know if I can type that to find them now.
There was a rumor that your phone was in the basement near production, and I don't know if there was a watch involved or something, but apparently you were getting a bunch of texts about Fishtank.
Yeah, so before I walked in the house, they took all my electronics. So I gave them my laptop, my phone, my headphones. I didn't turn my phone off. Like, I just didn't think about it, like powered it down. I just took it out of my pocket and handed it to them. So like, here, take it. When I did forget I had my watch on. However, my phone was far enough from my watch and I wasn't even getting the notification. It literally caught on my sleeve when I made a movement. I said, "Oh, I still have my watch on. I don't want to get thrown out for still having electronics." So I tried to find the man as fast as I could and give him my watch. I don't know what they thought about that. I was like, "Oh, I still have this on. I should probably give it to him." But I never had my phone. Once I entered that house, I had no control over my phone. The problem was, since it wasn't turned off, they could see the notifications just pop up on my home screen. And so that's what, got them kind of spooked.
So pretty much the fans kind of fucked you.
And production jumped the gun.
Production definitely did jump the gun on you, 100%.
But Jet said he's gonna be like extra cautious. He did say that.
They told me that they've been having some trouble. Like, people have been trying to mess up the show, and so they're kind of on a higher red alert than they would have been. So that's kind of why they went so.
Explain the twist to you. What's happening right now with like what?
They did when I was in the other house after I had officially left and we were booking my ticket back. He talked to me about what the real show was, and that the viewers can pay money to send messages, and it's kind of like a mental.
But the big thing is right now is like a few of the people in there have been there for like 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, I knew people had already been there. They reached out to me a couple weeks ago and were going to bring me on like the first week. But they had planned switch, and then they're like, actually, we have some other person, but we're going to keep you on hold. And so if other people leave the house, we're going to bring you in to replace them. And so I knew about this 2 weeks ago, and I've just kind of been put on hold. And then this past week, they reached out and said, "Hey, we have a spot opening for you." So I knew.
I'm confused. Didn't Director Ben ask if you had an Apple Watch? Was this before or after you handed in the watch? I remember him shouting at you.
I don't remember. I don't remember him asking me that. He might have, and I might not have heard him, but I don't remember being asked that. But I could have been.
I'm pretty sure he shouted up the stairs and asked, "Hey, Braden, do you have an Apple Watch?"
I know I gave him mine, and then he asked the other guy that was in there if he had his. But the other guy that came in after me, Kwan, I think, he went up the stairs and he yelled up to him, "Does he also have an Apple Watch?" after I gave him mine. But I'm not going to deny that they also could have said it to me and I just didn't hear them. But I probably wouldn't be inclined to return.
That's the right answer, truthfully.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
It was seeing some of it and like the clips y'all are sending are off the website, and
it is
what
degenerate shit. It is degenerate.
Right. That's what he was kind of telling me. Like, even the producer was like, "You might have missed the bullet about what you were about to endure." And I've had other people on Instagram send messages, be like, they would go like, I see your Instagram profile. That was not the show for you. Or other people would be like, yeah, I was either on it or I've watched
You
these
sound
seasons,
like a
and
normal guy to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
exactly.
this isn't like normal
Yeah,
guy
you don't
shit
sound
for
like
sure.
a retard. Like
Yeah, like a
Well, I
degenerate.
appreciate that.
Listen, man. Real shit though. Like you came, you were on it, you made it. You know, people could say whatever they want, but like you know, they made a choice. But like God bless you for going on it, and also God bless you for being here and like
God
taking
bless
some
America.
questions and shit, man.
Oh,
Like
for
real
sure.
shit, dude. Because you seem like a down to earth dude. Like I guess like I saw because people were posting shit in like another Discord and they about like your confessional thing and it was like, oh, he likes baseball cards. And I was like, fuck, dude, they're gonna eat this dude up. Like real shit. I was like, fuck, man, this poor dude is coming on here. Because
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I have not collected baseball cards since I was 10.
It wasn't
But
a-
they said quick. They said
was a
quick.
funny thing
Name
to
some
say.
hobbies. They said name some hobbies, and that was all I could think of at
Well,
that moment.
perfect. It was
After like,
perfect.
I was like,
perfect.
yeah, I like physical activity, and
Perfect.
sure, I used to collect baseball cards. Let's say I still do it. I don't know.
It was perfect. I loved it.
Dude, honestly,
That's awesome.
even though you lasted only like mere minutes, you still got my endorsement, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Oh
yeah.
Thank you
Endorse
for the
some
support.
guys. Get it back on there.
Yeah. Braden,
Don't
real
tell
shit.
him
Like
anything about Fishtank.
you were
He
also
still
the
has a
first
chance.
one to walk into that. Pretty sure, wasn't he? He was the
Yeah,
first one
Yeah,
to walk
yeah.
in. Yeah.
I was the first one.
Yeah. I
That-
would
you
implore you
logged
to
Simba.
go back when you're back home, wherever you're from. I forget where you said Atlanta. Was it Atlanta?
I mean, yeah, Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, when you get back home to
African.
Atlanta tonight, or tomorrow, go look through and look at the fucking hell that has been. If you
I
haven't
watched some-
already.
Yeah, check out the
I watched some
Twitter.
of the clips because I went to back to see what my clips looked like.
Yeah.
And I was hoping they had clips of the outside, but they just had me. My favorite clip was the one that was just titled "Bye Bye Braden." I was like, "That's perfect."
Yeah.
I was like, "That encapsulates it." But yeah, I have no doubt there's some
It
going on.
has been a ride. It has been a real ride. And up until yesterday, it was like the show was what it actually was up until yesterday, where they made it to what you walked into today again. And but they spent pretty much the entire weekend cleaning essentially to make it
That's what he
prepare
said.
back.
repairing, by the way. Not even
Has anybody told you about Bert since you left?
No, I have no idea who the hell this Bert guy is, but he seems like he's got.
That's
he's
the
got
bullet.
lore.
That's the bullet you dodged.
Bro, he would have scratched your leg
Don't
when
even
you
ruin the Bert
dodged.
lore for him. Don't even ruin
Bert's
the
got
Bert
hella
lore.
lore in this chat.
Yeah. The Bert lore is probably the craziest. He likes jerking off quite a bit. That's all I'll say. But,
In the
Look at
house.
my profile
fuck
picture.
yeah.
You have no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah.
They call him
15
Bert
times.
They call him
I've heard
Bert
you that
Spurt.
15
Yeah.
times.
No, we're not drinking minutes.
Burden off.
We're well over double.
Burden off, man. Yeah.
Roughly like 5.5 teaspoons of cum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they tell you about Brandon?
Very important information for you.
No, I don't know about Brendan. I don't know about anything.
Oh, he doesn't know about Brandon.
Brandon will be kicked probably within a day or two. Brandon's actually like a pedophile or some shit, and that's been some shit that's been going around.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, so they're probably gonna, as of right now, as of production is they're gonna bully him, and then they're just gonna kick him. They
Wait, is he really a pedophile?
Yeah, he's
Apparently.
a pedophile.
So I actually do know,
Go ahead.
oh wait, oh shit, I'm sorry. Fuck, I was looking at the wrong profile. I have another profile.
Brendan and Brandon are close. It's
How do they know he's a pedophile? Exactly?
But no, so he did a drag at a retard hospital, basically where all like the retarded children go. He did a drag show there. And he also is part of a company that hires like 8-year-old drag queens.
What?
What? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
so-
I didn't know that.
What kind of company? Wait, what?
That's confirmed.
Hey,
that is
hey,
all
look,
confirmed.
he's a self-starter. He's an entrepreneur.
He's an entrepreneur.
How
yeah.
did they only find that out after he entered? Like Sam tweeted about that like
how
an
the
hour
fuck did
after
they
he
not?
went in. Did they not do any check?
I'm gonna be honest.
Maybe they did.
I
Maybe
don't
they
even
want
think I
this story
applied for
coming
this
up.
show. I think they reached out for me. So
Did you have
they might have reached out
like
to
a
me.
real poster or like
Yeah,
where did they
so
find you at?
in Atlanta, I'm an actor in Atlanta.
Okay.
Like acting is my fault. So I have a bunch of profiles and a bunch of different acting websites.
Okay.
One of they reached out to me on one of the websites and said, "Hey, we would love for you to come do this reality show."
Okay. All right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So
the
It's probably
consensus
easier to
is
go
what
find
killed
people.
you is you saying that you loved reality shows. That was like a big thing that people said.
Yeah,
might
we were
kill you.
skeptical when you said that.
Yeah.
I don't watch
Yeah.
them either, but I've
You're
seen
also
like
just
2
way too
episodes.
comfortable coming in. It's like, I don't know, it was weird. It was almost like you were
That's
excited to be in a house that
Yeah,
you
we-
already knew about in a way. Like when you came in, I got the vibe that you were a plant without
Yeah, we
anything,
were skeptical.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my
there was
mom
that.
He has a
said
big-
that. She said maybe you came in too confident. And in fairness, that's just who I am. I'm just a very confident person in that aspect of like
Yeah,
taking on new
yeah.
things.
Teenager.
And so she was like, "You might have came on too confident," and they were like, "I don't like this vibe."
The Big
It's not that
Brother
they don't
comment.
like it.
Was it the Big Brother comment? That was me
Yeah.
just trying to
Dude,
remember.
the Big Brother comment is probably what killed you. Truthfully,
That was
like, yeah,
so
that's
close to the sun.
And
Yeah.
Because with
Yeah.
Luke there, Luke coming in, that was like as soon as we saw Luke come in, we're like,
future
oh.
reference though.
Yes,
You
beautiful.
know,
Who is Luke?
this is pretty specific.
Luke wasn't like an original contestant, and he got kicked, and then they brought him back as like one of the new contestants when you came in. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
No,
Binks,
the Big Brother thing was
Binks, hold on, wait,
used to be part of
Binks,
Big Brother.
Peyton, Symbol,
Bert.
and who's the fourth one?
Bert.
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 Those are the ones who have been there for like almost a month now.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they asked, they were like,
Almost a
tell us
month
what you
now.
think about reality TV. Like, I don't really watch reality TV. I don't even have cable at my house. So, but I was like, they probably want to hear that I like reality TV since I'm on it now.
That-
So
that is a
I
I
very
was just
fair
thinking the same
assumption to
thing,
make,
bro. You
too,
just
yeah,
said
really.
whatever
So,
the fuck,
and so I just started listing off reality TV shows that came to mind. And one of my good friends in Atlanta watches Big Brother religiously. And so that one was on. So, and when I asked when they first offered me the position, I said, "What kind of show is this?" And they said, "It's kind of like Big Brother." Like that was the example they used for me. So I was like, "I might as well use the example
They love
they
saying
said."
that.
So that was me just kind of saying, "You probably want to hear this, but I've not watched any of these shows."
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to know that you didn't know, because at least that way we know most of the other people aren't plants either.
Yeah, because that's
As
been a
far as
lot.
I know,
because people try really hard to get on the show.
They do. That happened in
Really?
season.
Yeah, people lie and after they don't know about it and shit, and then people will be like, "Oh, I don't know about this shit." So that's why they're so suspicious of it.
There was already people that had
there
done
actually
that.
was
Oh
an
my
original
God, Austin's
contestant who
here.
did know about it, and he kind of had like a bit of a slip up, and that got him kicked.
Which
So
that's
why
pretty
they're
much what
being
led
so
to that.
cautious
That's what
about
led to like
You mean Ted?
Yeah, Ted.
Ted?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, there's a guy named Ted, and he made a slip up. I don't think you were there for, but essentially, we have the ability to like send messages that like play out loud.
Right,
And,
that's what they were telling me.
Yeah, and Ted, I mean, it's called TTS, like text to speech, and Ted said TTS, but he caught himself, and it was kind of like a slip up, and that was like they were like, "Oh fuck, he knows."
He's in jail
And,
now.
yeah, and they pulled him.
They killed him.
No, he's
Yeah,
dead.
he's in
bro.
jail
Has
for
anybody
saying.
heard
saying-
from
Back
him?
out and shot him.
Sam
He's
killed
still
him,
in the
remember?
basement. Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, you got all that
Honestly-
land.
No,
Why
but for real,
not?
he's done like live streams with Lexi and Ron. He is still around.
Sam should, maybe that's the next one. Sam should buy like a private prison or something, and like just put
When they
cameras in it.
kicked me out of the
Prison
house,
gang!
Yeah, prison
they
tank.
take him up to this
Like
warehouse
overnight a few nights at like the Eastern State Pen or some
Yeah.
shit.
Huh.
I love that
But
place. I've been there.
Braden,
Let him know-
seriously,
let him
brother,
know I
you missed
said
a
it.
bullet. You dodged a bullet tonight. It would have
Yeah.
been.
It would've been
Braden,
hell.
I'm wondering
Several-
something. Braden, knowing now how much you know about the show, that it's crazy, it's all live streamed, do you think you would have done well?
Do I think I would have done well? I think
Yeah,
so.
that it's like very competitive and crazy, and it's not like.
I don't know if I would have.
Something.
I don't know if I would have enjoyed it, but I think I would have been able to
Yeah.
do well on
They,
it.
Until Frank Castle arrives.
Yeah, they bring in a dude, like they bring in people like to fuck with you, like it probably would have been normal for the next like 3 or 4 days, and then it just would have dissolved into like actual chaos. Truthfully,
I
like
gotcha.
they bring in people to like
Still
piss
have
on your fucking
time.
clothes and shit, and like tear your shit apart.
I don't know if I would have enjoyed just living with 13 other people in one house.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
fair enough.
Oh yeah,
100%
no,
fair
dude,
enough.
and they're adding more. They're not even done.
Right. Like seeing the pictures y'all are putting in the feed of like them having like hanging out. I was like, that just doesn't look fun.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, yeah. So they kicked me out of the house and they said, "Hey, take them up to the warehouse and get them set." And for a second, I thought they were just gonna off me.
Well, I mean, Bert had theories about that. Bert thought that everybody who got kicked off was being killed.
Or human trafficking for
he's a bunch of
organs.
schizo shit he talks about. It's really
They
funny.
did take. They
Did
took
y'all
me
notice
up
the
hill
books
to
too
the
this
warehouse.
Oh my god, dude! You dodged a fucking bullet.
Show.
Man. No, and not only did you dodge a bullet, like you left in a positive way where like the Fishtank community won't ruin your life either, because there are some sick fucks who have like, I mean, everybody's been on it gets like, I mean, people were like contacting people's families and saying fucked up shit to them and stuff. Oh yeah, there are sick fucks who
Well,
watch this
see,
show.
this is what happens
and they're
when
probably
you
in
take
this call
internet
right now.
retards
Yeah.
and give them a show with normal people. They'll just fuck everything.
Yeah.
Retarded.
I mean, the tank has had the police call him and SWAT it once,
Yes,
and then
yeah, the tank has had the cops there this year like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like Sam hired like off-duty cops.
So this show is technically it's Big Brother, but it's a torture nightmare version of it. What you were walking into, the text to speech stuff, it's all mostly like beratement and stuff like that, like very terrible things. Sometimes they'll even dox you and stuff like that, man. I mean,
cult initiation.
It is.
It's pretty abusive.
What do they
and
call
rough.
it? A hazing?
It's very hazing. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. It's very hazing.
The only person at production themselves seem to be against now is Brandon. They've already kind of announced that they're going to try to bully him, and then just kick him.
Well, justly so.
It's a very loving environment.
Again, justly so. But like but usually like. Like if you're not liked by the community, they'll kind of team up on you and shit, and that's kind of happened to a few contestants this year.
Which I think you would have probably did. You'd have probably done all right.
Again, like honestly, got down to earth people do really well.
They do. Ian fucking did fine with the crowd.
Yeah,
everybody liked
down to
Ian.
earth people usually do pretty well. It's like if you're like a pick me, if you're like if you're kind of too over the top, that's when you kind of end up
trying too hard, trying to play the game too hard.
Yeah. So you probably would have done very well. Long term, but
I'd like to think so.
I understand why they were suspicious.
Oh no.
But and it like you were a victim of circumstance, sadly. But don't I hope you don't take any offense to it from them, because I mean they're just trying to cover their own ass so hard, because the big risk now is they're waiting for one person to crack and be like, is this being live streamed? Is this Fishtank? Like they're waiting for one of those people to come in, and then it just unravels the whole fucking shit. So that's that.
You guys, the Star found a note with the 4's names on it.
What?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, I heard about that.
With whose names?
Binks,
it had
Bert,
Mizzy.
Peyton, and Sim.
It didn't have Binks' name on it. It had Mizzy, Symbol, Peyton, and Bert.
Oh fuck!
Oh no!
No.
They're just gonna have to play it off. I think it's too early for anyone to suspect anything. Honestly,
It's like when they found. Sorry.
They're gonna kick her. They're gonna kick her.
It's like when they found Shawty's name under the bunk bed.
Exactly.
But she carved it in
Listen,
there.
Braden, I'm gonna head out. It was a pleasure talking to you, man. God bless you. Dude, real shit in Atlanta. Like, I wish you all the fucking Atlanta's a great city for actors, man. Some great shit being made there. It's been a pleasure. This community, I would like to imagine, is going to always have some good shit to say about you, because you were fucking you weren't a pussy. You didn't fucking fight your way out. You left like a man, and like that goes a long way for these people. And God bless you, man. I wish you the best in all your future shit, and I'm sure everybody else here would fucking back me up on that.
Oh yeah.
Great fucking job.
Yeah, good job, Braden.
And again, like you're also a fucking G for coming in here and then it's like letting all these degenerates grill you, me included.
Baseball Braden.
Baseball Braden. Everyone clap for Braden. Round of applause for Brandon.
Baseball Braden.
This is a real man. This is a real man.
Baseball
Anyway,
Braden.
even though you
All
left,
right,
you're
bro.
still a
God
part
bless
of
you,
the
dude.
community.
Good luck with the acting shit, man. You got it. You got it, brother.
Big
good
Daddy
luck.
Love Nut. Thank you, my man.
Of course, man. Of course. God bless you, brother.
See you, my man.
Baseball Braden.
Baseball Braden. I like that. Maybe I should change my
Did
Instagram title.
Did production say anything to you on the drive to the house? What did they say to you, if there was a talk?
I know I had an Uber drive me from the airport to the house. I met production at the house.
Oh.
So when I pulled up to the house in an Uber, and that was the first time I met production. And then they sent an Uber to come take me from the house to the airport. So
were you kind of freaked out at first?
Here's the thing. So there's a lot of windows in that house that are like snowed. You can't see through them. And they're like, these are all doors that go outside. Don't go through them. If you go outside, you're eliminated. I said, cool. So when we got pretty much. When we got to the part where they were like, hey, we got to redo your entrance. I was like, all right. I walked out, and one of the guys walked up to me and said, oh, well, you know the show. He was meaning that I knew what the actual show was. I thought he meant like they got me in one of those like, Simon didn't say, and like they got me to walk out the house, and they're like, oh, well, you know the rules. You weren't supposed to walk out. Sorry. And so originally I was just pissed, but I was pissed at myself because I was like, damn. What a cheap way to go out! I went. They just told me don't go outside, and I went outside. But
this whole thing. So this whole thing
I
was just a complete misunderstanding.
Yeah, I thought I had lost my chance to be in the house,
That
and I was
sucks,
pissed at myself. And then real quick, I learned that I had nothing to do with this, and I was like, hey, it went from anger to confusion so quickly. And then it was just kind of like, oh, well. And I mean, I stood there. I was like, I'm going to convince you that I don't know it because it's true. But like I said, they got to the point where they believed that I had no idea what the show was, but they had already said stuff like Fishtank, and they had already like pressed really hard about things. And they felt like, even if I still didn't know what the show was, I was like going to be too just suspicious of what that was to put me back in the house.
Well, and I'm sure people sitting there blowing up your phone.
Do what?
Do you think they were paranoid or just trolling you?
They actively looked paranoid that I knew what it was. I had never seen people more convinced I knew what the show was than anything.
Right. It's 100% paranoia.
I heard that they saw that you got any texts on your phones or some shit, and then you had like a watch on. I don't know if that's a rumor or not, like a smartwatch.
I entered my house. I entered the house with the watch because it was under my sweatshirt sleeve. I wasn't receiving notifications on the watch because I was too far away from the phone, but my phone was getting hella notifications. My sleeve came up, caught on the Apple Watch, and in my mind, I was like, "Oh shit, I still have an electronic with me. Let me go give this to them real quick. I hope it's like early enough that it didn't do anything." And so I can't remember who I found, but whoever looked like production as quick as I could, I said, "Hey, I have this Apple Watch. Would you like to take it?" And then they took it from there. I don't know if that played a part. It might have, but I was not getting notifications. Did you get it back? Yeah, I got everything back.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, we're good. We stood out. I stood out in front of that house for probably 8 or 10 minutes trying to convince them I didn't know what was going on.
Well, dude, don't be discouraged if they ask you to come back. Like, watch the show a little bit.
You might come back.
It's still a big opportunity in terms of like,
if they did bring you back, it wouldn't be in like you're not the mark. You know what I mean? If you came back, it would be a more nicer role. You know,
it happens. Be able to fuck with them.
It definitely happens, yeah. So they may bring you back as what's called a freeloader or something like that. But like, I think don't be too discouraged because I know you said that you maybe wouldn't come back if they asked you, but it is a very big opportunity. The network of people is way bigger than you think. It's a whole different realm of reality TV, but it's something that's growing. So you're essentially at the genesis of something that's going to be big in the future.
It's very
avant-garde.
You go on YouTube and there's about 600 people watching. Then you go to the site and there's thousands of people watching. Then there's people watching in watch parties. Like, there's a hell of a lot more people watching than
the web of it, the whole web of it is incredibly deep.
My Instagram notifications have not stopped rolling in since that happened.
That's so funny.
It's just, I mean, it's ridiculous. I continually get the bubble notification that says like, 35 people just followed you or 85 people just liked you. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we appreciate you
That's
being here, man.
crazy.
Because
No, absolutely. Yeah.
this
I'm,
is
look,
big.
I'm just sitting at the
We-
airport. So.
As fans of the show, this is like big for us to be able to like actually
Yeah.
talk to somebody that especially something as mysterious as what happened there, because
Right,
we all thought, oh, he's playing, he knew the whole time. There's
Yeah.
rumors going around, people are saying you had this watch and all this stuff, like, you know. So getting the real like story is really great.
Right. Well, that's like I went back to see the clips to see because like I was getting the message on what happened. So I went back to see what y'all could actually see from me leaving, and the fact that all you see was me walk out the door and then they bring my luggage, and that was it. I was like, oh yeah, they didn't do anything.
And we had no clue, bro. We were like, oh, they kicked him out. Ben looked angry when he grabbed your stuff. He looked mad.
Yeah.
And it was like, what's going on? What's going on?
I think you've got the speed run record though. You've definitely got the speed run record.
Literally.
You got the speed run down.
Yeah, we'll take that. I don't know if anybody's gonna beat that.
It's funny though because you still left a bigger impact than Ian. That's so
Somebody
funny.
did comment.
Don't say
They're
that
like,
shit, dude.
one of the greatest contestants never lost a challenge, never made an enemy. And I'm like, you know what? I didn't.
That's so true, bro.
I
No,
had a
no
clean
beef.
record my entire time. That's right. I went down and did a couple reps on the bench, and that was all I did in that house.
Yeah, we saw everybody doing reps and stuff. It was all chill, and then all of a sudden, as fans, all we saw was just all of a sudden you were being escorted out, and we
Ben
were like,
said
what
something
the
to
fuck?
you, you walked out the door, and then everybody went buck wild about it.
Starts
Yeah,
grabbing.
Ben said we got to reshoot your entrance, and I'm like, and the past a couple years, I was a news anchor for a local TV station in Florida,
Right.
and so like I completely understand redoing and reshooting a production needs to look like, and also being an actor, like I get that. So I thought nothing of it. They're like, hey, we need to reshoot, especially because I didn't.
Of course.
I like in the contract I signed and stuff. It does say live. I didn't keep that in mind, so. Me thinking it's not live and they're just filming this and getting ready for TV. I was like, yeah, you can reshoot ahead because you can put that anywhere in the show. Nobody would know. So I just walked out. I'm like, yeah, let's go redo this. And then they dropped the bomb.
What did they say immediately? Like when you're out, and so the pretense of it being
so
a reshoot.
it was Ben the guy with the fedora?
Ben, yeah.
He read the contract.
Yeah, so
he's not
I did.
Fishtank material.
That's fair, honestly. That's fair. I walked out and Ben still had that angry look, and he just looks at me and he goes, "So you know the show?" That's all he said to me, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. And then just from there, they just kept trying to question to see if I would like, I guess, break or admit that I knew the show or whatever. And I was like, look, you can't break me because there's nothing to break. Like I have nothing to give to you.
Did he have his gay voice going, or did he drop that shit?
Probably.
I think he
So
has
here's the
it
thing.
back
That was
now.
that was one of the things. One of the reasons they felt like I couldn't come back because they're like, well, now you know Ben's not gay. And I was like, well, first of all, they were like, they said, did you notice that he doesn't sound gay anymore? I said, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to begin with. I couldn't have told you if he was gay if you asked me while I was still in the house. So like that, sure, I guess he's talking deeper now. But yeah, that was one of the reasons that they weren't gonna let me. They're like, well, now you know Ben's not gay. And I looked at him. I said, did that play a part in this show? Like, is that important that I know that? And they didn't really answer that. And so we just moved on. I'm like, all right.
It's a really funny character, and it would be really sad if it was ruined, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair. I was like, if that's an important part, I can see the reasoning. If he was just playing that,
it's just like really, really funny. I can't explain
I
why.
got
it's funny.
Yeah.
I got you.
Man. Boy,
and then so I leave the house
ahead.
at like 2 p.m. and they're like, the earliest flight we can get you to back to Atlanta is 8 p.m. So I've been sitting in this airport for 7 hours.
Is it nice and air conditioned though?
Yeah, I mean it's a nice establishment. Boston has a very nice airport. It's just I'm just sitting here, and all these people that are sitting in this gate are just watching me talk to y'all and probably wondering what is wrong with this guy.
You just gotta stare them down. You just gotta stare at them until they look away.
This is when you realize your phone's dead.
You know what's crazy? Like you also missed Frank Castle as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frank Castle. Oh my god,
Dude,
I love him.
I don't know if I would want to see Braden go through Frank Castle.
Yeah,
Although I
man.
think
After I saw
Frank
your-
could have allied with him. Frank could have
Dude,
maybe
Frank
liked
and
him.
man,
Peyton, the
know
beef,
I
Frank
think
would
Frank would have liked
nah,
you.
nah.
Frank
I think
v.
Frank would've
Peyton,
got
it
along.
should have happened.
Frank
We'll
Castle's
start the
basically
movement.
this.
Start the hashtag.
They
He's
should have
basically
went toe to toe.
Frank's basically this giant troll. He's a huge
Yeah.
IRL troll. that
He's
just,
a humongous
he's just
IRL
a
teddy bear
mogging
fucking
bully.
troll.
He's
He almost
very
got
rough.
shot at. He almost got shot at by Boogie.
Nice. That
There's
sounds
edits of
No
him.
way.
Show some edits of him.
Oh wait, you know what? I think I know who you're
Clips.
talking about.
Look at clips of Frank.
Basically, he's this iconic recurring character on the show who just absolutely. His name's Frank Hassel for a reason. He's on there just basically
Yeah.
to target and bully people and try to basically get them to quit the show by all means necessary. You might have mustard poured all over you. You might have
Bit
your things.
on, ashed on.
You might have your things destroyed. He might mess. He might mess
Staple
with
your
your
clothes
luggage.
to the wall. That was a good one.
And can't forget the piss play. Don't forget the piss play, guys.
Oh yeah, shitting in the cup that one time, yeah.
Wait, he did that? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he did that. Letty put it in the
Yeah.
closet.
Yeah, so Braden, there's some things that occur on the show.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I just imagine you trying to listen to us and it's all just
I
like
need to do
gibberish.
catacombs.
Well, there's new things that you're hearing. Like it just gets worse.
Some things together. It just makes my recap of the story better. Now I can give so much more details to other people.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, dude,
yeah,
when
that's
when
the best thing you can do, man. What you're telling us here in the Discord, definitely make like a Instagram post saying everything.
this is the best story that never fleshed out for you. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
right. I was telling somebody, even though I was there for 15 minutes, my story might be just as good as somebody who's there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you can teleport there.
Oh what? Okay.
You would have had a story too, no matter what.
Right.
yeah, like I said, I think you did well, man. I mean, most people that have like that kind of a based sort of personality where they're just, not cringy,
Frank was
There's a
so
lot-
fucking woke and based.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that get on here that are fucking. They try so hard. Like Taylor was try hard so fucking much. Everything she did was just so try hard, and everybody just hated on her, bro.
Yo, do you know who that one streamer Peebo is? Taylor reminds me of her.
Nah.
Ted looked like he could be Taylor's brother.
Huh?
I said Ted looks like you could be Taylor's brother.
Oh, you know what? That is a good point. He does kind of look like that.
Headley.
Oh, is this guy at the airport too? Acer looks like he's at an airport. Having some drinks.
Are you at Las Vegas right now?
I'm at Logan. Today was the second time I've ever been on a plane, so I still did get a little experience with it.
I've only been on one time, man. That shit scared the crap out of me. When it goes straight up in the air, I go, hold up, should it be going this
Oh my
straight
God,
up into
dude.
the air?
Oh, it's so
I
fun.
just like,
What are we doing?
I just feel like I'm gonna fucking die. It does not feel right. But
It
once you're
doesn't
up in the
feel.
air,
It's not natural, bro. It's not
yeah,
right.
it's not
Trust
natural at
me,
all.
go skydiving. It's life changing.
Have you
Braden, you said you're an
skydived?
actor.
Yeah, let me go
Like that's why they
piss and shit
contacted
Yeah, I
you.
myself in the air. That's a.
Have you did anything like similar to this at all? Like, what other acting gigs have you gotten? You said you're a news anchor, but
That's a
what
good
else have you
question.
done?
Yeah, most acting stuff I've done a lot of kind of commercial stuff. Like I've done a good number of kind of state PSA stuff, like beach tourism commercials, or like I did a Click It or Ticket commercial one time, and then some like little local commercials for some like law firms, and I've been like their spokesperson in their commercial. I've done some film work. I don't know if y'all know what vertical films are, but like that's kind of like a lot. I don't know what vertical bar is, but it's
on your
like.
Oh,
Okay,
don't worry.
well,
You would have started hating that
bar.
real quick. I promise you that.
What they told me was even though I left so quick, I still get credited in the show and it will show up on my IMDb.
Wait,
so,
you're one of the prisoners, right?
It'll probably be a bit at this point. Like they'll make it into a bit. There's gonna be like it's crazy. This fan base is crazy. You'll have a following no matter what.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
I mean, who knows?
say
Like I
about
said, they
that.
might bring you back
Yeah.
for any reason.
So
But
did they have the camera while they were interrogating you?
Yeah, that's why I was confused why they did. Like, I thought there was going to be clips of it because they filmed the entire thing outside, and so I figured they'd have clips of what was happening out there because there was 2 cameras pointed at me the entire time answering questions. I don't know what
Only
they're
the
going to do.
cameras inside the house are the ones that are live streaming. So all the cams
Oh,
that they're
so-
holding is for
okay,
the
well then-
episodes they're gonna release after the fact.
Then there might be some. Well, then, be on the lookout 2 years from now because they might put that in there. But I've been in some like Tyler Perry stuff. As his studios are down in Atlanta.
Nice.
And then a couple of vertical films. It's basically like film shot to go to air on like TikTok, and there's an app called TV One, and you can go watch. Honestly, they're basically like social media soap opera dramas that are just shot in a portrait form instead of landscape, and they're very over the top acting and all. So I've done a couple of those things.
Okay. Cool. Respect, Connor.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We're trying to I'd like to go off and do movies. That's what we're attempting to get to.
Well, you got a nice look. So
there might be some luck at like art schools or like art colleges. I did like a couple short films at Cal Arts.
Yeah, luckily in Atlanta, right down the street from my apartment is SCAD. And so they do a student film every other week, if not more. And so they put out casting calls often.
Nice.
And so that is a very fortunate thing. Now, yeah, it's no pay, but you get great real film for it.
Yeah,
and you meet and you meet the directors and the casting guys and all that kind of stuff.
That's good. That's good.
It's been good. The weird part is I do all my auditions in my kitchen because I just film it with my phone with all my lights and then send it in.
Whatever.
I have not done an in-person audition in like 4 years.
Yeah, same here. I'm a voiceover person. I like working
remote.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
I also make
You got the whole
music for
studio?
video games. If you ever need music for anything, let me know. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, Bimmy,
I'll
we
let
actually need your help with something then.
Yo, you like Harry Potter?
I'm not like I've never read any of the books.
You should.
Dude, you should. They're awesome. I have all of them on Audible. I'm such a fucking geek for Harry Potter.
Hell
I have Legos, a wand.
My geek is Marvel. Like I fall in that geek over like I don't like the Harry Potter, Star Wars, and DC and all. I'm a Marvel guy.
Oh, dude, the Harry Potter or the Star Wars books. There's so many of them. And yeah, it's so diverse. Like with those books, it's just so diverse.
Stories.
Yeah. Like there's shit you would never even know about if you didn't read the books and only watch the movies. Like Star Wars, for example. Those things are fucking freaky.
We'll have to check that out then. I hear all of them are very good. I've watched the Star Wars movies, and I've heard they're all great franchises. So definitely have to carve out some time to spread out the fandom.
Heck yeah.
What else do you do in your personal time?
I have a buddy that owns a junk removal company. So there are days if I have like weeks that I'm not like acting in anything, I'll go help him out at that company. So do some junk removal here and there. But I also lead a couple small groups at my church. On Mondays, me and a group of friends go line dancing at the country bar.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh man, you don't belong on this show, bro. You're such a normal guy.
Yeah, you did not belong in that
You're
house.
such a normal dude, bro. You probably pay taxes and shit.
Oh my god.
He's so chill.
This is a normal life.
What the fuck? This show would have fucked you up, dude. This show would have.
Dude, honestly,
you would have broke, man.
You would have
You and wholesome.
You have to be autistic as shit, or like somehow fortitude.
The right word.
This show it's something you watch. It's something you watch to like cringe at people's behavior
on as a freeloader, but my gut feeling told me shit was gonna get bad.
The ideal candidate for this type of show is somebody that is not got much going on, not got much time left, and doesn't have a lot of prospects.
Very important.
It's like every time there's an
You've got like a
guy
life.
person in the
If
show,
you have something to
they come
lose,
out a
don't
better
go on
person
there.
for some reason.
Big Chris Chandler, he's getting a kid.
Well, there was a girl that was a travel nurse that literally quit because
I
she was
know,
like,
right? I
she was
know.
like, I don't want this to fuck with my job. Fuck.
All single day.
There's no way that's gonna go through.
Never know.
What'd you say?
No.
What'd you type?
Chris Chan is getting a child.
Oh God.
He's adopting a childbirth, dude. That thing's
It'll
gonna
never
die.
happen. It will never happen.
That's what I said. It's all cap. It's
I
all
don't
cap.
think you can have a record because I'm adopted. I'm
No, I
adopted, and you
don't
have to go
think
through
you
all my
can,
parents'
but
records and
it
past.
might not even be through adoption. Like, we don't know that. That's the worst part.
I know, but they still do the same thing because I was privately adopted, and they still do the same, you
A
know,
bro who fucked his
investigation.
mom got a kid
Yeah.
before I did.
Oh my god.
That is so fucked.
Aww.
Oh, dude, it's funny, but it's like kind of sad fucked. You know what I mean?
If it happens,
Yeah. I feel that.
That
Well,
is funny.
Yeah.
Just him thinking that he can do that is great.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch this?
He is first time.
I really don't believe that he has a girlfriend or anything. I can't find any photos or any evidence.
He imagined.
Well, he just found a child.
Built one.
Yeah, no, it's like a fucking lolly impersonator.
He found another whore probably that'll talk him into fucking finger banging his mom.
Shut up, Hope, you retard.
I want Isabella
No.
Jane to buy a car. Fuck that bitch.
Got him.
Oh my god.
I won't shut up.
I'm not a retard.
Hell yeah, Hope. That's right.
I'm
It's
not
not
a
true.
retard.
Not true.
Yeah, Braden has seen the
finger
extent of
banged her.
autism in this fucking community.
Yeah. This is light. This is what you're witnessing at any given moment here. This is very, 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 very,
Yeah.
very light.
Yeah, probably not to scare you off.
Austin came in here too. Austin was about to smoke a meth in front of you.
So
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of meth smokers in the fish tank
Dude,
community.
there's
Like, I don't
all
get
the
that.
meth
I don't
watch
get
all
that.
There's like some hot black chick that just smokes meth, and it's
There's a lot of
He's
degenerates.
not lying.
What?
He's not lying.
And
Yeah,
they
it's
get used
so
for content.
it's so fucking crazy.
Good community.
I know,
I
right?
love
It
it.
is a community.
Really? In front of Braden?
Really? Come on, man.
Not in front of the
Special guest. You can't smoke meth in front of them, bro. What the fuck?
My name's
Oh,
John.
man.
I joined the fish tank community to find wholesome relationships.
And I have.
Aww.
Hey, my name's Jay. I joined the fish tank community to bull retarded children online.
Amen.
Hi, my name's Jeremy Gold.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Did he do that? Hey, Braden, did Same High do that? Did he do the ha ha ha? Did he do that when he introduced you?
I don't think he did.
No, he has to. He does it with.
He does it with everybody. That's like his.
He might have. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really
Yeah.
paying attention to that boy introducing me. I was not He took his coat off and was dressed like that, and I said, "Whoa." And then we walked in, and he goes, "Welcome to Famous House." But they told you I was expecting to walk into The Last Man Standing, so I'm like, "Whoa." And then I was just looking around the house, and he was just yelling at the camera, and I'm like, "Yeah." So I don't. He probably did that, but
So every season he does like a different character.
Yeah.
And this season he's Jeremy Gold, filmmaker and aspiring producer.
And I was gonna be his
Gold Striker.
The second one.
Jason Gold Striker.
Yeah,
Second was Jebediah.
Judge Jebediah Gold Striker.
Oil man.
It's always his last name always has something to do. It's always a J for the first name, and the last name's always Gold Striker, or something like that.
Love that. What a creative
I found
guy.
out something about myself.
Well, he used to. Okay, so Braden, do you know anything about like Adult Swim or anything like that?
Yeah.
So do you know about like Tim and Eric Awesome Show?
Yeah. I've heard of
Okay,
it.
so Sam Hyde, that guy, he made a show called $1 Million Extreme World Peace, and it was like basically kind of like it superseded that kind of show.
More
gotcha.
Call it surreal Tim and Eric.
Words.
Right, and it only had one season. It got canceled, sort of because of a rivalry with Tim Heidecker, but now Sam's back and doing this kind of shit and stuff like that. He's touring again and stuff. So this is very like in line with, sort of,
what he does.
The Sam Hyde universe.
He's into the mainstream in comedy because he was on Legion Skanks and a few other
he's on a
things.
lot of stuff now.
He's on the
He was
rise.
on Matan and shit.
He's on an interview with Shane Gillis.
He really did think I was gonna recognize him. I didn't.
That's so crazy though that you said that he was convinced that he was like, me, like.
Hey, do y'all hear all this bullshit in the background?
Yeah.
Do what?
Bird is checking off right now. He already started.
Nuh-uh.
He's birding off.
Yeah, in the bedroom room.
Again?
He's birding off right now.
He's birding
Bedroom
off
one?
again.
It's like 2 hours before he started.
Okay, and they're putting the camera on him. So here's the
I've
thing.
been on a plane for a while.
He does it knowingly too. That's the worst part.
Come on, go back.
Hey man, he's
Come on.
He's advertising.
Oh, Bird
Why
is
does
such a
people
retard.
know their
He
names?
just got blue balled by production. No.
Well, so remember when
No,
Ben walked in on his
he's going back
birthday while
at
he
it.
was...
He's back at it, boys. Sorry, we're having a really good time watching a guy jack off on the TV show.
Yeah,
Look,
so
that just sounds like a Tuesday night for me, boys. I do gotta say, I'm about to board this plane, so I'm gonna have to hop off this.
Yeah,
He does
man.
it over the cover. It's
Dude,
okay.
thanks-
Why does he do that? Why does
Thanks
he
for
not
chilling
do
with us,
that?
Braden, really.
Yeah,
Oh, easy, Braden, yo.
I've enjoyed it.
Keep
for
in
the
touch,
entire time.
yo.
I will,
Guys,
yeah, I will
be
say,
one bird off. Be one bird off.
Have a good safe
Yeah,
flight, man.
I will say
Have a
this.
safe flight,
See
Braden.
you, man.
I will.
Have fun.
Let him talk. Fuck.
Let him talk. Everybody shut up.
You're good. You're good.
Fuck, I was trying to be nice.
Shut up.
I appreciate it. If y'all want,
my
I'll
dick.
follow y'all back on Instagram and all, but DM me that you were one of the ones that we talked tonight because I'm getting so many follow requests that I'm not just following back.
What's your Instagram, real quick?
Gotcha, man.
It's, I'm gonna send it. If I send it in the chat and then I leave the chat, can I still, y'all still see it? I don't. It won't let me chat. All right.
Yeah,
it's
you're still in this group chat.
Yeah, well.
It's just the Braden Maloy.
All right.
So yeah, so Karim just followed me if that's one of y'all.
That's me, bro. I'm the one who DM'd you.
Yeah.
Actually, we talked.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So I will.
I just followed you.
I will follow y'all back. I enjoyed talking with y'all the whole time.
Yeah, dude, let's stay in touch, man. Maybe
Yeah,
pop
man.
in. Maybe
We're here
pop in
anytime, dude.
sometime. Let everybody know you're coming back
Welcome
or
to the
something.
community, man.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude. It's good meeting you, man. That was fun as
Yeah,
hell.
nice to meet
Appreciate
y'all
all
as
the
well.
lore and stuff.
I appreciate it. Wish I could have given y'all more this season, but it's all right.
Oh, nah.
You gave us
You
plenty, bro. You
saved
gave us
yourself,
plenty.
and that's all that matters.
You made our Sunday. You made our Sunday good.
You're safe, and you're good with the community. So you made it up.
Wait. Stop.
Yeah.
Don't open it. Don't touch anything.
Your
All right.
game somewhere else.
Sorry, I was playing a game.
Talking to me, my bad.
Oh, okay. I got you.
He's schizophrenic for this free game.
All right, all right,
Yeah.
all right, Braden, man. We appreciate you
All right,
popping
guys.
by.
Braden. Have a good
Yeah.
flight.
See you later, man.
Amazing flight home, bro.
Have a good flight, brother.
Take care, man.
Be safe, man.
Fly safer.
I was fucking freaking out.
Fuck you, Hope, you fucking retard.
Hey, Hope,
Fucking,
Dude.
fucking Hope just interrupting him every 5
Yeah,
seconds.
dude, I have to
No,
keep
I
telling you to shut the
didn't.
fuck up. Holy shit.
I'm gonna
Eat
dox
my
the Raper right now.
fucking
Hey,
dick,
Cop.
cunt.
I'm gonna curb stomp your
Action
cats,
rate.
Hope.
Action rate, boys.
Dude, that
Jesus
was the one
Christ.
guy I would have wanted to talk to from that season 2, so I'm happy.
You guys were talking over people as well, so fucking eat your own shit.
Oh, man.
She is right, you know.
Yeah, I love extreme sports and
Hell
things
yeah.
of that
Interrupting I
nature.
did to him was
That's
like,
good.
wait.
You're interrupting my pussy from feeling good. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What?
Wow, you
Take
get wet
that.
from Fishtank contestants?
going
That's
on?
crazy.
What's going
All
on with
women
you,
know how
big
to
guy?
talk about it.
It's crazy that
You
you
just
think
tripped
people
my
are
wife.
serious on the fish tank
Real
server.
talk. One of these new contestants, he's into orange pants. He's what, a child predator or some shit with like that LGBT?
Yeah, the
Brand-
gay dude.
Yeah,
Brandon,
he hosts
yeah.
drag shows for children and Drag Queen Story Hour.
He's confirmed. He's confirmed a fucking freak.
What camera is he on? I've been meaning to see him.
Wait, I'll tell you right now. He's
No worries.
Osmosis. Jones. Take this.
I think he's in the bar. Is that him?
Honey, did you record the interview? All right, bet.
Pick it up.
On YouTube.
Awesome.
Oh, dude, did I sound
Osmosis, I'm
tight?
gonna kill you.
I bet I sounded tight.
Come back here. Where are you going?
If I ruined it,
That's a
Coach
fag
couldn't
and a
have
fish
muted
moment,
me.
isn't it?
I probably sounded like